Cool. What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, and today we are going to be playing some Solforge, and I am joined by Kaelari. Kaelari, if you want to say hi to everybody as well.
Hey everybody.
And let me know how the audio levels are looking too, if Kaelari is too loud or just right or not loud enough, and I'll manage that. But yeah, we're gonna play some Soulforge Fusion. We both haven't played. I think I've honestly played maybe just a small handful of times since the last time Kaleri and I streamed it. Now that I think about it, I think I did play with a few friends, tried to introduce some people to the game. But for the most part, we have not played in a little bit, so if some things have changed, those are things we're not going to be familiar with, and then we might also just be a little bit shaky on the exact rules, and part of that is from how many hours we have in the original Soulforge as well. But hopefully we can play to the best of our ability. One thing that I do know about, or at least I'm pretty confident is correct on the current build that we have here, is the deck generation might be a little bit different from these decks to what we see in the live game. However, the cards and the numbers and all of that kind of like balancing stuff, I believe all of these numbers are the final numbers that we'll see in the printed version of the game. So time to start getting used to what some of these cards are going to actually look like. And I think we'll start it off here. We're on Tabletop Simulator, and I'm just going to press Quick Start. I believe that's all I've got to do. Nice, and that'll give us one deck each, and we've got all four of the factions represented here too. Kaelari with Tempest Aloyan, and myself with Necrium Utera. So we'll see how this one shakes out then. And we're both just going to take a second, I think, to look over our Forgeborn and see which one that we want to play with. So I guess we'll take a moment to do that. Or you know what? I guess what we'd done before, Kaelari, is we'd both put our Forgeborn on the table, and then we'd done that part of it together, just for the stream, so that way we can read all of these cards out loud. So my first option is Circe, which the level 2 ability upgrades a level 1 card in your discard pile, then returns it to your hand. Nice. Shadow says that these decks are 100% from the generator. So these are actual decks that you could very well open. I mean, not you won't. The chances are you could never open up these exact same decks. These are the decks we didn't get to printing, but were generated for the print run. Right, makes sense. Okay, then I've got life gain. So yeah, upgrade is nice on the level 2 ability. Life drain is okay, and Soul Siphon I think is a little bit underwhelming, but you could use it to push through some damage and stuff too. And then my other Forgeborn's ability are play 2 Wisp minions, and that's going to be the lower level. Those are just 2/2/2s. Give your creatures +3/+3 is very strong. And then give one of your creatures +8 attack. If it's a minion, it may strike its opposing creature. This is tough. I think that Nova's Might and Nova's Wrath are definitely better than Life Drain and Soul Siphon. This one's really tough, because honestly, maybe it should just be like Nova's Dominion isn't bad. I also don't think Life Drain is that bad either. Come to think of it, like 6 damage to a creature. There's a lot of times where that's going to come in handy, I think. We could theoretically like look through our deck, I suppose, and see how much we'll be able to make use of the wisps. I'm gonna go with Nova. I think that is a good use here. So Nova is going to be my Forgeborn, and then this one I'll just set aside right here.
Alright. So I've got Ironbeard, who can set a creature's attack to 0, move a creature to the back row of its lane, and give it negative 10 attack. Or may give it minus 10 attack. And then reinforce, give a creature plus 12 attack, and for this turn it gets 12 armor. That seems pretty good.
1 second. Shadow, is there a better way for me to look at these cards? Why am I... Oh, do I have to press, like, Control arrow key or Shift arrow key? No. I don't know how to zoom in on these cards.
I'm just pressing Alt.
Yeah, for some reason I can't look at your cards.
Really? Even with them on the table?
No, it's because I'm pressing the wrong button.
Well, that would do it.
Okay, so here's Ironbeard. Sorry about that. Also, hi, General Ginyo. How you doing? All right, so and then your Tempe Sky Sunder.
Sunder's a new name to me.
Yeah.
So when you play a spell this turn, deal 3 damage to a creature or player. Yeah. Ice armor. You and one of your creatures get 10 armor this turn. That could be a good defensive thing.
Mm-hmm.
And summon the swarm. Play up to 2 spell swarm minions. That's these guys.
Yeah, that'll be the upgraded one. Yeah. So some 3/9s.
Yeah, Tempest likes their spells.
Yes, for sure. The one thing that is nice about Gathering Storm is you could do it multiple times in the same turn, though it is a little bit tricky to make work, potentially.
Realistically, you'd be doing it twice at most.
Yeah.
I suppose you could have a free spell, but...
Mm-hmm. Intimidate definitely seems like the stronger level 2 ability.
Yeah. Intimidate basically takes a creature out.
Yeah. Knockback and Ice Armor are about the same. With Knockback maybe... I don't know. Yeah, they're both pretty close.
Ice Armor is a little bit better, but yeah, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
Doing basically the same thing.
Oh, my camera froze. Sorry about that. Alright. Let me just... Don't know how that happened, but I'll just restart that real quick.
So I think I'm going to pick Ironbeard.
Thank you, General Ginyo. He said, speaking of freeze, your camera froze.
Let's see how this goes. Forgeborn. And yeah, I guess I just put that there.
Great, makes sense. I'm going to see if... Nice. Okay, we got the camera back online. And now we're ready to play some Solforge Fusion. So I believe I have... Oh, I messed that up. Just trying to save this as camera position. Alrighty, so in order to start our first turn, do we just hit probably setup? I'd imagine so. Nice.
Okay, that looks weird. Oh, there it goes.
Just a little bit of lag there, and I am going to be the starting player, it says down in the chat here. So let's give a look to what we got. So I'm going to play the first card and the third card, and I'm going to play them aggressively, and you're going to have, like, the chance to react to my cards, but you're going to play them in the back line. for a little refresher. Okay, probably not playing that. This is reasonable, and I think it's a good card. Yeah, there's a chance we can make that work. This is unfortunately not going to do anything because we drew it on the first turn here. Interesting. Okay, so this just can't be played against something, but we can just run this out there aggressively. That seems fine. Oh, and this is a very good card, but we just don't have anything to use with it right this second. Unfortunately, I think I'm just going to want to play my most aggressive things just to get off on some nice footing here. So I'm going to start off by playing my Steadfast Spirit, and we can see that the client now, the tabletop simulator, also automatically adds the tokens for you for the attack and health. So that's kind of cool. And then it's your go.
Alright, so I'm playing one thing now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just been forever since I have played this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a little bit.
What is stealth?
Stealth means that it can't be blocked by things in the back line.
Interesting.
But when you play it, you'll still play a backline, so it kind of just makes it... I guess if you play a stealth card as your second play for the turn, it'll give me something that's like difficult to react to on my turn. And we can see some other things. The generated deck name on the bottom. This is from the Deathly Sensing Task Force. And then my other deck in here is the Sowing Wisdom's Conquerors. So that's all part of the auto name generation, and those line up with the... I forget how to flip cards. Oh, it's probably just F, right? Yeah. So those line up with the Forgeborn. So you can see the Sowing Wisdom's Conquerors on the back of that.
Now, for activate, there's no summoning sickness, right?
Yeah, I believe there's no summoning sickness. It's just like one activation per turn, and you just tap to show that you've used it.
Interesting. So I can play something and then immediately activate it?
As far as I know, we could check the rule book. Oh, the rules are over here now. Okay, they're on a website rather. We could. But I'm loading that up, and then we can see if there's any discrepancies yet. So Shadow says play and activate is correct, and also each card is numbered, which is how many have been printed in the print run. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So you can actually see if we go into Spite Maiden here. So this is the... There's 1,000 Spite Maidens. Whereas then you look at something like Ghoulish Slime, and the reason that there's only 100 Ghoulish Slimes is because Ghoulish Slime is two kind of half cards combined into each other. It's like Slime is the main card, and then Ghoulish is a modifier on top of that. I'm not sure which part is which, but you see the card has like two different abilities on it, the one armor, and then also the deploy upgrade. So one of those parts is the Ghoulish, and one of those parts is the Slime. And that's part of the fusion aspect of the game as well. But we did get confirmation, Kaelari, that Yeah, you can play and activate.
Alright, I'm gonna play this guy here. And he goes in backlane because you have the Forge.
Yes.
Alright. And then,
Oh, Talasan. I remember this guy.
yeah, he seems cool.
Yeah. This was a big one. This was an old like mythic card. I'm not sure if that's what the purple represents as far as that rarity, but we can also check yeah, just as far as rarities go. I guess there's two types of rarities that are being represented in this deck. And yeah, my camera's going all sorts of crazy right now, but I assume you're going to activate this guy then?
Um,
Or maybe not yet. Maybe not yet.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okie
But he's
dokie.
out there.
What's that?
He's out there. You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that he's there.
Yes. Um, and that's tricky because I guess I'll want to play knowing that this is out there. Um, he's a Utera. Oh, my camera keeps going off. Sorry about that. It's just my program for that not working. I might just play without a camera rather than have to keep dealing with this. So, when you say that he's a Utera cross class, do you mean in this game? Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So every once in a while, I guess you can get cards from other factions in your class. Because if you look, this is the fifth Taliesin. So there's only 4 other Talisons that you can find in Aloyan decks, which just add like a lot more randomly generated stuff to all of this. That's really interesting. I did not know about that mechanic yet, but at the very least, I think what I am just going to do is just play the card that I want to play, and that's going to be this guy. And if Kaelari activates some stuff, then maybe we'll figure something out. But for right now, I'm just going to play the Torg my Guardian, and when I back row a creature, it gets +1/+1. But I'm just going to play that as my card for the turn, and then it is your go.
Interesting. I'm gonna get punched here.
Yeah, that was the hope. At least put you on the back foot, because you're going to have the main like decision-making ability this turn to answer what I'm doing. So I at least want to present something strong here.
Now, our creatures fight. Yours attack, but if I have a back row, they still do damage to each other.
Right, right. Those will still deal combat like normal. It'll just be, I guess, that if there's 2 backlane creatures, then those won't battle. So that's pretty uncommon.
Yeah, because all your stuff goes front lane.
Number 5 means 5th printed. Each one has a different number. An actually printed card is number 3. I'm having a little bit of difficulty understanding that one, ML Van B.
Alright, I'm gonna play this dude here.
5th printed.
And then I'm gonna activate Taliesin.
Okie dokie. So I don't remember how to tap in this, but that is how you would typically show. Oh, I guess it's the there's the rotation button, and there might be a hotkey for it.
There's probably...
It's up at the top of the screen. There's the yeah, I figured that would be how we'd change those numbers. There's the rotation degrees thing up at the top, but who knows? Doesn't matter. We both know that Taliesin has been. Q and E can rotate. So there we go.
Okay, so Q. Okay.
Great.
But then it unrotates when I let it down.
Oh, I'll just tap it for you.
Okay.
Okay, so you've activated Taliesin, so I get to play a card for free, and then Kaelari gets to play a card for free. So, how do we want to interact with this one? I'm not going to really be able to do anything great here, so I think what we just want to do is focus on leveling the best card that we can. This is really going to be best if it's leveled, but Scourge Hydra's kind of awkward. I'm just looking at the stats for the different cards in my hand. This one definitely has a better level 3 version, and it's some pressure. I'm going to play Scourge Hydra here, a 5/2. If one of my guys was destroyed this turn, I get to destroy an enemy, but we're not using that part. We're just playing it as a 5/2.
So it's a 5/2. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to hurt me. I'm going to play... what was it I was going to play? Ice Storm.
Okay, we got a spell, 4 damage to an enemy creature and 2 damage to enemy creatures adjacent to it. Okay, could have spaced out my stuff a little bit better, but we're going to get kind of wrecked for that. And unfortunately, we're playing the Scourge Hydra before the Ice Storm happens. So my spirit dies, and then this guy's going to take 2 damage as well. And then it's going to die to your Epoch Hawk when we battle.
Spell goes to Banish Pile?
Yeah, you can throw that in Banish.
All right.
All right, so my Guardian dies, and your guy takes 5.
He was a 5?
Yeah, 5, 4. Not a great showing here for the first turn. We do get to hit you for 5, but that is it. And then both of your guys will come up to the active position. And then you can hit the end turn button. And we got to come up with something good here to deal with that mess you just made. So you'll get the first play now, and you'll be playing the active creatures.
I gotta read what my cards do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is good. That's our saving grace. Not great. Yeah, overall, this is going to be tough for us. Ooh, this could be really good, though. Yeah, I like that. This could also be pretty useful. Yeah, I could see a lot of ways we make use of that. And potentially this in combination, though. Might just want to play this and this.
Okay, so damage decreases health, right? Because I have a card that says if you have a creature with decreased health.
Yeah, I believe that's how that'll work. Yeah, your Epoch Hawk currently has decreased health.
Okay. That makes sense to me. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, and this Epoch Hawk has got a fancy ability as well that we might have to look out for. Yeah, you kind of blew me out on that first turn where I had some really specific cards, and yeah, you had a really good spell. Well, definitely worth knowing about different different spells like that, spacing out your creatures and stuff.
And stealth can't be blocked by a creature in the back.
Oh, yes. Yeah, anything less than printed. It means reduced health.
Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah,
But
that one's pretty intuitive, but doesn't hurt to ask. And thank you, Shadow, for hanging out and answering rules questions as well.
and I'm playing a card now, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna boom.
Okay, an 8-2 stealth. That's a pretty good start.
With luck, it will punch you.
So, and then you're done after that, right?
Yeah.
All
Right. I could activate Talisman.
You can activate
But we'll wait on
Taliesin and you could activate Epoch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but we'll wait for now.
Yeah, Epoch doesn't really make too much sense to activate, and Taliesin, I'm sure you might activate eventually here. So, one of the things I'm thinking is I definitely like to play this here, but this makes things tricky and this makes things tricky. So, how are we going to do this? I like this as well. Maybe we just do this and then say ball is in your court, like don't even activate it yet. I think I'd like to play this because the stat line on it is really good. It's got the hibernating characteristic, which means that it's going to get stronger in the late game. The 12, 18 stat line is definitely stronger than 9, 13. Though, this is quite good. This is obviously quite good. Yeah, I kind of don't want to go ahead. I don't want to do anything while you still have all of your activations, but I will have to do something. So I'm going to try to get away with doing as little as possible, and I'm going to play Forge Seal on my Scourge Hydra, which could definitely blow up in my face. But it says that now my Scourge Hydra has Nova's Dominion on it, my level 2 Forgeborn ability. And yeah,
nice.
okay, I'm calling it quits on the camera. You guys don't need a face cam. It's just not working. So, Scourge Hydra has that activate ability for the end of turn. And I could definitely get blown out here if Kaelari plays a spell of some sort. But that's what I gotta go for. So now it is up to you to make a play.
So it's my play now. And we're going to have all kinds of fun things.
Yeah. And the main reason I'm saving that is because the Epoch Hawk can move around and kind of make a fool out of me. So
Scourge Hydra has that ability. And that doesn't use up your ability, does it?
no, I'll still have that ability once I turn level 2.
Unless I kill it now.
I'm just hoping you can't. But if you do, this is a little bit of a risky play. And honestly, maybe I shouldn't even go for a play like this because he could just move the Epoch Hawk still right now in some nice ways. But I feel like when you're behind, maybe you got to play a little bit riskier sometimes.
Well, I'm going to play this guy because he's free.
Okay.
And then...
Oh, wow, nice. Okay. A 2-2 and it's free.
if I have a wounded creature.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play...
Undeady. Very cool art. A little gruesome, this art. But very cool.
Yeah, I'm going to play Lucid Echoes.
Alright, looks like my Scourge Hydra is safe for a second, but... Oh no.
So I'm going to upgrade Sapien Experimentation. And when it's upgraded, I assume I just... Where do I drag this to?
Yeah, if you're upgrading a card, you throw it in the banish pile.
Okay.
Did that upgrade it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Okay.
And when it's upgraded, I get to play a Mega Gizmo minion.
Not a Mega, just a Gizmo, but yes.
Oh, right. The upgraded version, if I upgrade, gets...
Yes.
Yeah. I was just looking at the one there.
That is a lot happening right now.
So we get the Gizmo over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of Lucid Echoes.
Yep.
Choose a creature, deal 1 damage to it for each level 2 and 3 card in your discard pile, which kills off that.
Yep.
That goes away. And then I'm going to activate Taliesin.
Okie dokie. Now, you don't have any cards in hand, do you? Or you have
I have
one
one
card in hand? Oh, wow. Okay. So, I think I am just going to have to think about this for a second. But this is a 2/6. So this is definitely what I'd like to play. Yeah, problem is if I try to block the Epoch Hawk, you can just swap it with something else. So I think I've got to block something else. I can't block the Arrogant Assassin. At least not super usefully. So I think I will just block the Undeady with a 2/6. And when it comes into play, or when another one of my dinosaurs comes into play, rather, I can have it battle an enemy creature, but I have no dinosaurs. So
then I play
a
card...
I guess this will work next turn if I play a dinosaur. I'm thinking of it backwards, yep.
Yeah. Now I play my free card, which replaces the Gizmo and gets bigger.
Nice. I'm definitely going to be taking some damages here.
How do
So I think if you just throw the Gizmo in the banish, and then you can tick this up.
Yeah.
So now you've got a 7/6. Great. And then I will make the last play of the turn, and I'll play Dr. Frankenbaum to trade with Taliesin. I'm assuming you're not using Epoch Hawk, right?
I'm not using Epoch Hawk.
So I'll play Dr. Frankenbaum. So this is going to trade with Taliesin, and when Dr. Frankenbaum destroys something, I can play a mindless zombie minion to any lane. So I guess first let's do battle here. My Rex will take 2. Frankenbaum and Taliesin will trade, and then I will take 19.
Yep. That's a lot.
I believe
that turn just played out so well.
Yeah. I'm not sure how I move over, but okay. I did go down to 31. I'd like to have my health display on the screen. Do you know, Shadow, how to just move the camera over slightly so that I can see this health here? And then I will also be making a... I guess we can see it when I zoom out here. I'll be making a 3/3 mindless zombie. And I think it makes sense to just play it across from the Arrogant Assassin. I think that's probably going to be the best use case there. and then I'll end the turn, and that means my guys get to move up here.
Alright. Oh, click end turn.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's WASD. I was thinking, yeah, because the number keys don't work. Let's save that. Great. All right, so now I am going to have first play, and it's time for us to both read our cards again. Okay, and I do have this. That's great. Now, okay, interestingly, battle and strike are two different things. Strike is like a one-sided hit. Battle is they're both going to deal damage to each other. So, battle isn't super useful, though we can still make some things happen out of it potentially. Okay, that's fine. So this plus this is like kind of a mini combo. Okay, plus this also is part of that combo. So I'll definitely look to do something like that. Yeah. Okay. These are all good puzzle pieces here so far. And okay. Yeah, this does a lot of different things, but importantly, it destroys my own thing, which I think is going to be useful. Yeah, that part's a little bit awkward, but I guess we'll figure it out. And I am the aggressive player here, too, so you'll get the last move again. That's also kind of neat because it kills itself. Okay, and I'm kind of sick of Epoch Hawk, I think. So maybe that is just a good move to play right now?
Oh, the hawk is your friend.
In this lane. 3. Trying to think about where I want the zombie to go because a 1/4 necrotic glider can actually just trade with the Epoch Hawk. So that's probably fine. Don't damage, give it. I think we're gonna go like this. I guess it kind of does matter where I want to play it. All right, let's play it here. So I'm going to play this. If it's unopposed, it gets +4 attack, but it's a dinosaur, so I'm going to have it come into play in battle with your Epoch Hawk. Oh, and interesting, this glider is normally in Tempest. So there's only one other glider out there that is actually in Necreum as well. Cute. So yeah, this will battle with your Epoch Hawk, and then I'll make another mindless zombie to pop up in that lane, and then it is your go.
That was not overly nice.
It wasn't that mean either compared to some of the stuff
In the
you've
grand
done
scheme
here.
of things.
Yeah.
You're 3/3. I can deal with you.
Camera's back temporarily. We'll see how long it lasts. Doesn't like Solforge Fusion for some reason.
What to do, what to do, what to do. So many choices.
And I believe this will be the last turn before the level up as well.
Yeah, that's a big thing to remember. Cards level up.
Yeah.
How do you look through the banish zone?
So I think you can. Oh, you can hit search. It is the 6th thing down.
Okay, I can look through my banish zone anytime, right?
Yeah. You can look through all your different zones if you'd like.
Okay.
You can also, interestingly, and this is where I think there will be a lot of room for like crazy, not even tactics as much as like just like huge, a big room for experienced players to take advantage. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong on this one, Shadow, but I'm also like currently allowed to take a look through Kaelari's level up piles and stuff, right? And discard pile, I believe. And it's kind of like necessary to make the game work in the physical form. Oh, great. Good to know.
I'm going to play this guy over here. He gets +1/+1 for each spell in the banish zone. In my banish zone. Which I believe I have 3.
Yeah, so that definitely adds a lot of room for like experienced players to like in if we were playing this game, 7 months from now, I'm going to know about the ice storm that's in your deck as soon as we start to play the game, because I'll take a look at your deck and be like, "Oh, your deck has an ice storm in it. Better play around ice storm."
Seems
So
reasonable.
+1/+1 for each spell in your banish zone. If you played a spell this turn, which you did not, right? This is your first play.
I did not. That's my
Okay.
first play.
Okay, but still +1/+1 for each spell in your banish zone. It's a decent amount of stats there, for sure. That's gonna chomp on my hibernating Rex a little bit.
That's the plan. Alright, it's your go.
Okie dokie. So I think I might just chomp my own hibernating Rex then, if you're just gonna eat it. Yeah. I'm gonna deal 3 damage to you, and I gain 3.
3 damage to me.
Yep. And then I can destroy one of my creatures to play a level 1 card for free. So I'm going to destroy my hibernating Rex to play a. Let's think about this. 4, 9. I think I just have to take this thing out because I don't want to take even more damage. I'm going to play a hibernating Ranger. I've got a lot of hibernating cards, or hibernating Ravager, rather. And if I gain health this turn, which I just did, it gains +2/+2.
Oh, nice.
So this guy's a 4/9, looking to trade with your 7/6, and then I'm all done.
And they will trade over 2 turns.
Yes.
Or over 2 battles. Yeah. Unless someone plays a spell that affects it.
Put this here, I suppose. Looks good there.
So is that all?
Yes.
Okay. So then I get to play something, and then we do the battling thing.
Yes, sir. And I'm nervous for that part, but Taliesin was an interesting unit previously because in the digital version of the game, your opponent got guaranteed value off of Taliesin, right? And you didn't always get that. I believe
I'm
that was how it
gonna
worked.
blow up this dude in front of my
Ah,
assassin.
drat. Drat, drat, drat. Okay, we're going to take a lot more damage then from the arrogant assassin, unfortunately. And then you're playing a 3-5 against my 3-3, so that's also pretty good.
Yep.
And then we're
So we
battling?
battle.
Great. Okay, so this guy's going to go down to 2, and your guy's going to go down to 2. My zombie is going to die, and your guy's going to go down to 2 again, and then I'm going to take 8. And go down to 26.
And
Not
then
great.
these guys slide up.
Mm-hmm.
And we're done. On to level
Spooky
2.
stuff. Spooky stuff. Yep. Okay, so we do have the Forgeborn potentially doing some nice stuff for us. And Kaelari is also going to be running out of spaces on this turn. So he'll either have to play a spell or he just won't have enough spaces to play everything that he wants to. And we'll get some nice value from that. Or rather, he won't be able to continue to get value from that, I guess I should say. Definitely playing this, and I probably want to play this. And then I'll make use of this as well.
Yeah. So many choices and decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Oh, and we also have our
Yep.
Forgeborn power now, if we
Yep.
want.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be making use of that because 2 Wisp minions will work out very well for me on the current board.
Probably, yeah.
That's funny, Buena. Somebody said they're trying to hold down. Okay, camera. 5 strikes. You're gone. Camera's gone. But yeah, it would be sweet if there was some type of like Steam or not Steam, stream overlay or something for the game eventually, especially with how many cards are different. But that seems probably out of the realm of possibilities for Tabletop Simulator. One thing that I guess could be interesting, I think people can come and just spectate on this table as we're playing it. Maybe they can't because it's password protected, but I'm not sure about the spectation abilities just within Tabletop Simulator.
This guy is free.
Oh wow, that's really surprising, Shadow. I would have assumed that was out of the realm of possibilities there. A free 8/6 doesn't quite seem great for me, but
Let's see,
we
this
soldier
guy.
on.
See, our Hibernator is 2 attack, right?
Makes sense.
4 health.
Mm-hmm. No. 4 attack, 2 health.
Oh, right. You played spell or something.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it pumped itself.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Again, yeah, this undeady, like, it's sweet that Kaleri played a free unit, but regardless, Kaleri's only walking out of this turn with 5 units on the board, so maybe he's got some spells or something, but.
I'm slightly clogged.
Yes. And that's always kind of a thing in Solforge where you're kind of limited in your ability to continue to steamroll people, which can potentially give you chances to get back in the game. Though with me at 26, I'm not feeling like my odds are super great in that regard, but
Oh, we forgot the Unstable Colossus's ability.
oh, what is that? I did not read it. Oh, okay.
So just the Ravager has 1 less
yep,
health.
1 health. Fair enough.
Which isn't a big deal unless it won't be a big deal.
If you could like find a way to deal 1 damage to your unstable Colossus, then you could also deal 1 damage to my Ravager.
Oh, that's true.
That doesn't seem super relevant though.
We're just gonna play. Since playing a creature is not the best plan right now, we're gonna play this over here. So it's +4, +6,
Oof.
and so he goes from 8/2 to 12/8.
Yes, that is quite large. Well. That is really quite awkward. I'm not loving my chances here. Feel like this is my only shot at having a shot. I don't really love playing this either because it's going to mean that Kaelari can use his. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the idea that Shadow is getting at there, the Bueno. But yeah, if they want to put the effort into doing that would obviously be really awesome. It's crazy in a game like this where there's so many different cards, but I guess at this point you guys have printed everything, you know what the cards are, and that's awesome.
Talking a stream overlay.
Yeah, so that people can like mouse over the cards on stream. That would be really
That's cool. Other games have done that.
Yeah, Storybook Brawl just added that as well. This week actually, but it's really cool. Yeah, I'm surprised that you could do that though with the tabletop simulator and the fact that all the cards are like.
Oh yeah.
Like there's so many different cards. Okay. So I think I don't love this because I know what I know what your response is going to be. But I'm just going to play a 7/8 here. And then whenever I backlane another creature, it gets +2/+2. But that's all I'm doing for now. You are the tabletop simulator master, Shadow. You know it all. Right. Yeah, if you have the database, because it's not like the cards are just theoretical. Like there's what, like 1,000 cards or maybe even more when you add in like the cross faction cards and stuff. But you have the database of all of them you need to for the deck generation and all that stuff.
Well, so I get to play a card, then you play a card, then we battle.
Yes.
This guy is a 7/8. That's pretty big.
I'm really hoping. I think
And
the only chance
if you
that
play
I have,
another
I
creature
have
into the back
myself
row,
muted,
which
so
you will
Kaleri
probably
can't hear
do.
me. but now we're talking at the same time.
I've got the hibernating Ravager sitting here.
So the Nova's Dominion
Okay, we're
can
going
really pump
to
this up a lot. But I need him to kill something so that I can use Scourge
each
Hydra.
enemy creature. Okay.
If he doesn't, I'm not sure I have a shot.
We're gonna stone skin and fight your guardian.
Okie dokie. Give one of your creatures +5. It may battle an enemy creature. Oh, okay. So these two are gonna trade with
Those
each
two are
other.
gonna trade.
Okay,
And
fair
then
enough.
because he loses health, I deal
Oh,
1 damage to all
jeez.
your creatures.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
And then I believe I am done.
Okie
Oh
dokie.
wait.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
should
yeah.
use my ability.
Okay, yeah, you can go back and do that.
Is there a safe way to rewind?
No,
Or can I
you
just
can
pull
just,
this out?
yeah, you can just pull that out, I think, and then you'll have to put the stats back on it. It had 2 health and 7 attack.
Yeah, because I lose this if I don't use
Oh,
it,
wait,
right?
but hold up. If you do that, Kaelari, then it won't take damage, and my
Right.
thing will still be across from it.
That's right. Let's just go with what I originally did, and
Sounds
it
good.
was my mistake.
Well, I think it's better for me if you actually use it, so maybe I should make you use it. But no matter. So we've got a 4-8. All right, I think this is how we're going to have to play this now. I'm going to play Scourge Hydra right here. And if one of my creatures was destroyed this turn, I get to destroy one of your creatures. So
Oh,
goodbye, arrogant assassin.
he was too arrogant.
That's what I was banking on. You killing one of my guys. And then I am going to go ahead and use Nova's Dominion right now. And I'm just going to pop a Wisp right here to trade with this guy. And I think I'll pop a Wisp in this open lane right here.
Wisps don't do anything; they're just tutus.
Yep,
Okay.
they're just little tutus. And so now my Wisp will trade with your Fleet Tinker. My Scourge Hydra will trade with your Undeady. And I'll take 4 damage, dropping down to 22.
Sounds reasonable.
And then I'll move my Wisp up, and we can end the turn. So now I am the captain. I will have my creatures. I'll be playing my cards first. And I probably want to play this. It's probably a good use of my time here, and then I'll probably wind up playing this one as well. It's a little bit awkward just leaving this here, but I think this is what we start with. A 15-9.
What are you? Oh, he's pretty big.
It's pretty big, just can't come out blocking. Gotta come out swinging. And then
And I
you're
actually
up.
have 2 more turns that I can use Ironbeard's ability, right?
Oh, true,
Because,
true. You'll have this turn and then one more turn after this.
yeah. I mean, those are the whole round where we do everything.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely would have been a lot better for me if you had already just used this, but...
I was thinking that I had to use it then or I would lose it, but
right.
we have multiple turns at level 2.
Whereas I think I had to use Nova's Dominion or I'd lose it because I would just be dead.
Okay, so you have the Forge, and it's now my turn to play something.
Yeah, the fact that he's got this Intimidate means that that's going to take a lot of the power out of my Steadfast Spirit.
This is just a 4/7. What do you do? So I'm playing to the back lane. No. We're going to play Taliesin.
Okay. Cool. And that is an 8/7. And I'm assuming that's all you're doing for now?
For now, yeah.
That's all you'll tell me?
I might let you play some extra things. Or I might not. You never know.
So this is also kind of an interesting idea. Yeah, probably. I think intimidate is. It's set a creature's attack to 0. Oh, I didn't even realize it was that. I thought it was -10. Oh, so that's actually just going to be huge against my spirit. I
Yeah,
think intimidate's quite good, but yeah, this is
it does seem
obviously
good.
lining up really well. Oh, and apparently Taliesin level 3 is busted. You've been making pretty good use of Taliesin level 1, so
Oh,
don't love to hear that. But
it follows the progression of the digital card game.
yes, yes. Um, I think what I'm just going to do here is. It's a little tricky. Because this is a trade, so I don't love that if we can avoid it. Maybe I need to make something else that's reasonably strong, and leveling this, I think, could also be really good for us. It's not going to be the best thing for us, but I think it'll be okay. So I'm going to botanimate your Sentinel. It just turns it into a 2/2, and then I gain 2 life.
So choose a level 1 enemy creature. The opponent replaces it with a Wisp minion. The Wisp isn't nearly as good.
That's kind of the idea. And I think because it's a replace, I'm not sure. Does it start aggressive, or will I get some time here too that it gets backlaned? You can just keep it there for now, and Shadow will let us know. But
Yeah. I was assuming that it just went where the other one was, but I could see it not doing that too.
yeah, I think because you don't have the Forge, it might just be auto backlane. But it doesn't matter for now.
What do I want to do?
Yeah, it is backlaned.
It is? Okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
Let's just get that out of the way.
Sure. Well, I'm going to activate Taliesin.
Yeah, I know you're gonna do that first.
Just get everything you're doing done with, and then I get to. But that is very likely to be happening, yes.
Yes. So I think what I would like to do here now is play this unit, and I guess I might as well play it. Actually, might as well not play it in front of the Wisp because maybe we can knock Kaelari for a little bit of damage. This guy's gonna get +4/+4 because I gained a life this turn.
All right, the Botanimate.
He played right into my trap.
Okay.
Oh,
then
actually, you know what? I'm going to. Do I want to just replace my Wisp? That might be a better idea. No, I'm going to front lane this. I'm going to try to deal some damage to you while I've got the Forge.
Yeah, you probably do want to do some damage to me.
Attempt to.
Okay, so now my free thing from Taliesin.
Right.
I'm gonna blow up your Wisp.
Okay. Well, might as well just play the Ravager here then, but oh well.
And then we're gonna do that, yeah. How do
F.
I F? Oops.
I did it.
F.
All good.
Okay, and then I still have my play for the turn.
Yeah, this was more like an arrogant spirit, I feel like.
We're gonna Electronet over here, which is free because you have
Yep.
what is it called?
Increased attack. Sheesh.
And
We gotta play
then
another one after this. I'm getting blown out here. And then you still get to play
and then I still
taunt
have a
for the
play.
turn? Oh my goodness.
You know, we're gonna just shoot that for 8.
This guy? Okay, goes down to 1.
And then he's gonna die when he attacks me.
Yep. So this will die. You'll take 2 down to 40, and your guys will move up. And what I'm thinking is a little bit awkward is I also, I haven't really gotten back into the game, but I also feel like I drew all my good cards, so I'm a little bit nervous about next turn that I'm also not going to have anything to deal with whatever you draw, but we shall see, we shall see. Okay, I drew some cards. Let's give him a read while Kaelari figures out what he's doing.
Well,
Thanks, General Ginyu. Thanks for stopping by. So there's some ideas happening here. We can do this, this, this. Maybe even that.
let's see. Not the best hand, but not the worst either.
Thank you very much, the Bueno, for the follow. For hanging out.
So now he does 2 damage to everything when he gets hit.
No, I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah, I'm aware of that one, Shadow. Yeah. We got some plays here potentially, but I might have to even play this now because this thing could be really annoying. No, I think there's a... So, yeah, if we do this... Okay. Oh, and is it my turn here?
Yeah.
Okay. So... I feel like, awkwardly enough, this might have to be how we get things started. Because we're going to be able to play... this. Well, we're going to play this. Then we'll play this, this, this. Problem is, everything's going to be like one short in a really, really terrible way. But I think that's what we got to do. So I'm going to play Necrotic Glider. If it's unopposed, it gets +7 attack. So it's a 9/7. I got to play it open lane, unfortunately. And then it's your go. Yeah.
Yes.
Deploy. Okay. Oh, wow. This thing's really big right now.
I believe it's +7. You can double check me though.
+7, +7? Wow, this card seems really strong. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's a big boy. So it's an 8-15.
And the question is, do I do Taliesin? I don't think so. My hand is kind of poopy.
Yeah, that's the awkward part. I mean, you could like replace the wisp, but is that worth?
Nah, I think I'm just gonna pass.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's not great for me either.
That's also what I was hoping.
Yeah, yeah. I was kind of, talking out my plays out loud a little bit can make it a little bit awkward, but not sure there's much I can do if you're all done. Um, so let's think here. Do feel like I probably just. Yeah, I mean, this isn't doing that much. Spite Maiden plus Cersei's Call doesn't actually do that much here. So I think I just have to go for this and give both of my guys +3/+3. The problem is, so if we give this +3, it actually still dies this turn because it becomes a 12-10, and then it's going to take 2 from the unstable Colossus. So that doesn't really make me feel like I've got too much hope. I can play Leyline Vermin to trade with the Fleet Tinker and make the unstable Colossus lose its ability. Which I'm not really sure that even does too much of anything either. Is this the last turn of the level, or?
I believe so.
Yeah, so that is one kind of saving grace, is that we'll be able to use Nova's Might next turn. So we do want to think about how that impacts everything. Yeah, okay, I'll go for this then. I'll do Leyline Vermin, and I'll make your Colossus lose all printed abilities until end of turn.
Oh, that's not nice.
And then we'll do battle. I'm going to take 10. So I go down to 14. I hit this for 2. You hit me for 7 down to 8. I'll hit this for 4. You'll hit this for 5. These things both have 2 health. And then this is the nasty one. I'm going to hit you for 9 down to 6. But my glider dies.
Yep.
And I think that's everything. Yep. Okay, ready and level up your Forgeborn, and hopefully I got some good stuff here. Nope. Nope, I got some things that are not going to be super great. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely a part of the game where this gets very awkward. Oh, wait a minute. I get a zombie minion.
Okay.
I get a zombie minion where my necrotic glider died. Okay, we're getting back. We're getting back into it. We can make this happen. It's not gonna be the prettiest, but we're gonna be able to do something here. So I've got to think about this for a second. This is... I guess this is free. I just have to figure out a way to make use of it. An 8 into 9. Okay, so that's something. I don't actually know how I best make use of this. This is kind of a tricky one. But it certainly makes sense to play. It's just a free spell. Yeah, the only thing about the stat counters is 6s and 9s get a little bit tricky to figure out, because this 9 right here is actually a 6. But maybe you'll just adjust to playing with that eventually. Yeah, so it makes sense to play this. I'm just double checking everything here. It actually might not make sense to play this, which is kind of crazy. Oh, it definitely doesn't make sense to play this if my goal is to play this after. Yeah, so I'd have to like destroy this to play this for free. Which is good to gain the life points. Maybe it is worth it. I gain 4 and then I take 3 extra damage. But that might just still be totally worthwhile. This is kind of an interesting card here too. Yeah, I think gaining some life points is going to be good. Oh, and then there's also... Right. Okay. Let's just do... I'm just double checking, double thinking all of this. I think we're going to have to give Kaelari some information here, unfortunately, but I'm just going to play this Necrotic Glider right here. I think that's just going to be my best... the best use of my cards and stuff.
Alright, so he does not get his thing.
Yeah, it doesn't get its deploy, but... We believe in you, Shadow. You've done some great work with all this stuff so far.
What do I want to do? So when you play a level 3 creature or card, it just goes away, right?
Right. Yeah, you're never seeing that again. So I am kind of yeah, maybe it's kind of terrible to play my glider here then because I'm not getting full use out of it and it's going away, but oh well.
Let's see, what's my ability? Oh, that's an ability. What do I want to do? You're a 4/9. You're a 4/2. I'm going to play Lucid Echoes,
Alrighty.
and that lets me upgrade 2 cards in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then I choose your Leyline Vermin and deal 2 damage to it for each level 2 or 3 card in my discard pile, so that's 4 damage.
And it's dead.
And then it is your turn.
And it's gone. Okay, so this part is interesting because I will have to use my Nova's Might right now. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Just in terms of like if Kaelari's gonna like let me play a free card or not. But I'm gonna play Camouflaged Packmaster, and then I'm going to we should move your thing here too. I'm gonna give all of my creatures +3/+3. And then it's your turn.
Question is, how do I do this now? I only have 2 cards left. Can I just win? You're at 14. 1, 2, 3. You're free. Yeah. So
Undeady. And it's aggressive.
and then yeah, that's a zombie minion. Destroy all your minions.
We have you have to have 3 creatures with. Wow. Okay.
I did.
Yeah. No. I saw. Okay. And then you destroy my zombie minion with that. Nice.
And then when we battle, I hit you for 20.
Take 20. Yep. Okay. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Wow.
Alrighty. Would you like to play another one? I'll flip the table here now. There we go.
Uh,
GG.
sure. Just give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. And in those 2 minutes, I will try to figure out how to reset the table if there's an easy way to do that, or maybe I messed up the easy way to do that. It's probably just like doing this. It's probably the best way, and I will start to get it all set up. Oh no, we hit quick start first. My bad. Alright, so here are going to be my options for this one, and I'm just going to grab Kaelari's guys too. This might have been the one that I just had. Nope, that's Oros. Okay. So here are my options for Forgeborn. Play 2 mindless zombies. That's pretty good. A little bit better than 2 wisps. Still not anything crazy, but a little bit better. Play a level 1 creature from your discard pile for free. That's okay. As a level 3 ability, though, we can maybe do a little bit better. Then Soul Rip, destroy one of your creatures to play any creature for free. Okay, again, decent but not crazy. Choose a creature. If it's replaced this turn, you may reanimate it. That seems quite good. Play a Mega Gizmo, so give something that you play this turn +6/+6. And then play a Mega Gizmo and upgrade a card in your hand twice. Well, I don't think that the enhance ability, like the third ability, is super relevant just based off of like most of the games that we've played. Though sometimes we get into level 4. It definitely comes up. So do I want to be able to make 2 3/3s or just reanimate anything? Yeah, both of these abilities are actually pretty similar. But I think that Steel is cooler, so I'm going to go with her. And we can take a look at Kaelari's. Oh, Kaelari also has a Steel Rosetta, but with totally different abilities. Though, okay, wait, repurpose. Okay, so we both have the exact same repurpose, and that's why I thought it seemed powerful. My repurpose I'm getting at level 2, whereas Kaelari gets repurpose at level 3, and then Kaelari gets Tinker at level 4 with Enhance. Okay, so it's the same 3 abilities, just mixed around a little bit. Yeah, that seems like a strong one. And then what does Oros do? Give your creatures +3 health. You gain 3. That's not bad.
I'm back,
Shapeshift.
by the way.
Yes. Hello again. Shapeshift has some cool stuff going on. The bark skin. Okay, I was just reading your Forgeborn to see which one you might pick. But feel free to make your decision and take your time.
All creature types this turn. That's interesting.
Yeah, the most noticeable or notable part of that, I think, tends to be the fact that the creature becomes a minion. But then it also, like, it'll become a dinosaur, it'll become a warrior. So it'll be able to make use of a few different synergy-related effects. It'll be a robot. It'll be whatever you need it to be.
Choices. Give your creatures +3 health. You gain 3 health. That could swing a whole board.
Right. Yeah. It's pretty strong for level 2 ability as well.
Yeah. I always liked Utera, so I'm going to go with Oros.
Sounds good. who will be playing first this time? It'll be me again. Okay, nice. Oh, I've got to remake... give me 1 second. I've got to remake my camera lock here. Oh, that even looks better than last time. Great. Okay. And now we are up first, and we've got the Forge. Let's take a look. Okay, this card is familiar. That is interesting. Okay, we can... Well, again, we're getting the upgrade cards on our first turn. A little bit awkward. Okay, solid stat line if we just want to play something aggressively. This is interesting with our repurpose ability. But I'm not sure what else we want to do. Well, interestingly, this does have stealth. So I guess there is actually some safety in it because we will be able to activate it next turn. And we could just use it to upgrade, probably just upgrading this. This is obviously a cute little combo. Oh, maybe that's better. Oh, it doesn't really work the way that you want it to, though. Okay. So I'm thinking here, let's definitely get this thing out there so we can have a bunch of upgraded cards in our deck for next round. And is that what I want to lead with? No, let's just leave with this. It's a 7/5. When it dies, I drain you for 3.
That's pretty good stats.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd lead out with it. Just lead with something with strong stats and kind of get on the offensive while I'm on the offensive here.
Just good stats, and it drains me when it dies.
It's got good stats on level 1. It doesn't actually level up at all. Goes from a 7/5 to an 8/6 to a 9/8.
Yeah.
But I'll take it. So this is the camouflaged version of this card. That's why it's got stealth. Nice. And then this is the Ferocious Bartok. Give the next creature you play this turn +2/+2, and then this gains 3 armor this turn. Is that going to be relevant? Not yet.
Can I just click on this? Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Okay, so this is effectively a 4/5.
Yeah.
So just blocking for now. And then I am going to throw a Camouflaged Necromancer over here. It's got stealth, and then I can activate it to upgrade a level 1 card in my discard pile.
In your discard pile.
Yeah, so unfortunately can't do anything with it this turn because I don't have any level 1 cards in my discard pile. But still going to play it, I think, because it's got stealth, so I can activate it next turn.
Right, because even if I block it, it doesn't actually block it.
Right.
That makes my play a little less good. Oh well. Do I want to do something else then?
That's good to hear. I feel like that's the first time I've gotten you.
You're 4. 4 is not 5, so I kind of locked into this.
Yeah.
You know, try to block you anyways.
Deploy, give your other warriors, which I'm assuming Bartok is a warrior, yep. Give your other warriors +2/+2. And
Which he still only trades.
yes. So that'll be a trade there, that's fine. And then the coach, or the captain rather, is also going to get +2/+2 because that's what Bartok wanted to do, and you don't have the forge, so... wait. So it gets +2 health. Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it's getting +2/+4.
Yep. So it'll be a 5/8. Okay. Nice. So these two will trade.
Yep.
And then...
I take 3.
You take 3. Yep. And then we're on to the next one.
Oh, this moved up.
Great. And you are up. So this is kind of a combo with this. So that's worth considering at least. Oh, we could also do this. Oh, well, I love that. Ready means untap, right?
Oh, yeah. I believe so.
Nice. Cool.
You're going to get to do things, and I don't like that.
I'm going to do some stuff.
What to do.
Which means then we also get to make use of this. Cool.
We're just going to drop this over here.
Okie dokie. That's a monster.
He does damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's friendly.
Oh, yes. I also drain you for 3. Thank you, ML Vanby.
That is true.
From the hag. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. So I'm going to activate my Necromancer. And that allows me to take a card in my discard pile and level it up. A level 1 card in my discard pile and level it up further. And let me just take a look at how these cards level too. So War Machine is going to be a 4/10 that gets +6, and then it's going to be a 6/10 that gets +10. I'm not super hype on that one, but let's take a look at the other card, the Portal Shade. Do feel like the fact that this has stealth might come in handy. Though the one thing that I'm considering is the fact that I feel like I'm going to very likely want to replace something next level to give purpose to my repurpose. So I think because of that, I am going to... Well, I guess first things first, let's level up Scourge Hydra with this activation. Then for my play of the turn, I'm going to play Sypian Experimentation right here and give my Necromancer +2/+4 up to a 5/8 and untap it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and immediately activate it again. And this time I am going to upgrade the War Machine. So we've got a whole upgraded deck going on now. And I also pumped up my Necromancer. So that is it for me for the first part of the turn. And now you're up.
So we've got a 5/8 fighting a 5/8.
Mm-hmm.
You got bigger, and you're annoying. It's a really good ability. Being
Yeah,
able to activate it multiple times.
for sure. Yeah, that worked out really, really well for me. Hopefully that means something later in the game and I'm able to get, luckier than you by having more upgraded cards. And I feel like it also kind of adds an interesting element. Like I played the Gloom Reaper, right? Which we said isn't really that good as it levels. It doesn't get much better than this. But if I'm leveling up other cards as well, then that starts to look pretty nice.
So you're a 5/8. So if I do +3/+3, I will kill you.
No way we
So
got
we're
plus
going to
three,
do
plus
that.
three. Oh, wow. Okay, nice. Alright, so that's going to be quite a large minion here then, the Adaptive Captain. But we've got a nice other play for Kaelari this turn as well. I'm going to play Stout Summoner, which is a 1/9 defender, and it's got Activate. If I have played a spell this turn, which I have, I can play a Mindless Zombie. So that'll line up really nicely against your Camouflage Raptor, other than the fact that it's got Stealth. But nice enough for now.
So now we're fighting, right?
And now we're fighting. Yep, this'll die. I'll hit you for 5 down to 6. And then I'll take 7 down to 46.
All right.
This has got Defender, so it's going to stay back line, but my zombie will move up. And then I'll end the turn. I'll put this here. And now I am on the play. I messed something up. Okay. Sure. Great.
What did you mess up?
Just for some reason, when I was zooming in on my cards, they were showing up upside down.
Ah, fun.
Okay, that seems like it's going to be really good. That's actually pretty solid as well. Yeah, I'll definitely want to play a spell. That's a great point. Oh, and that's a good spell to play too. Wow, okay. I really like the Stout Summoner. I feel like that's quite cool. So I could do this. What all did I want to do this turn? Wait, do I just get to... Yeah, I mean, I basically get to do... I get to do a lot of stuff. I get to do a lot of things here.
Uh-oh. I don't like when you do stuff.
I think what I'm going to start off with... is this... just killing off the zombie. But I don't want to kill off the zombie and remake the same zombie. Because... Oh, no, no, no. Okay. I was thinking I don't want to kill off the zombie and remake it because then your stealth will hit me. But I have the Forge right now. So if I make a new zombie, it'll still be blocking your raptor. So that's totally fine. And that allows us to get some nice advantage from some of these spells where you kill your own creatures. And so I think what I'd like to do is let's just weave in this Dissian Siphon. It's basically going to be free. I'm going to destroy my mindless zombie, and then I drain you for 3, and I get to play a card for free. Great. Did you change both of the health totals? I looked away for a second.
I did mine.
Oh,
I did
okay.
not do yours.
All right, so I go up to 49, and now I get to play another card for free. And so I think what I'd like to do here is play a Stabilizing Tinkerer. And when I do this, I'm going to reset your Adaptive Captain back down to a 3/4 with,
Aw, he was so pumped.
with the stabilizing ability. And then I'm going to go ahead and summon another mindless zombie with my Stout Summoner here. And then it's your go.
That wasn't overly nice.
It wasn't that mean either. I'm just trying to deal with what you're doing. I think like mean is making a really big creature. I guess killing a really big creature is maybe not nice either, but it feels like you're like that's a reactive play, you know?
Hmm.
But maybe I'd be feeling the other way if I was on the other side of the table.
Let's see. What to do?
And then I've got some options here. I'm going to mute myself. We've got the option to Grave Pack to protect the Stout Summoner. Or we could use Spirit Forge Sentinel, like replace the Tinkerer, and make a creature that can battle with his Adaptive Captain. Could also just play the Aetherforged Oracle if I want my entire deck to be leveled up. Though I feel like we've done enough leveling. Okay. I really just have to make the best play for the board, and we'll figure out exactly what that is. Oh, well, okay.
Try to get rid of the summoner.
Fair enough, fair enough. Looks like I cannot protect the summoner.
I can't have you just making tokens every turn.
Which was the original
It's kind of a problem.
Now I might just play Aetherforged Oracle against the Assassin. I mean, it's got stealth, so I kind of don't want to just let it run amok. Oh, and I guess it's my turn after that, right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I'm going to just real quick, again, see how some of these cards in my hand level. So, this one's pretty straightforward. Oh, okay. No, it's not, actually. It gets a lot better. The level 3 is quite good. Wow. Okay. No, the level 3 is really good. I'm going to play that then, for sure. And that's going to be this Aetherforged Oracle. And now I have to figure out how my other cards in my hand level to see which one of them I want to use this ability on. I feel like my spell is not going to level quite as well. Yeah, 8, 10, 13. Let's keep that at level 1. And I am going to upgrade my Sentinel here as well. And then it is your go. I gotta feel pretty decently right now because I'm at 49 health and I've upgraded every single card in my deck.
It's a little ridiculous.
When one of your warriors is dealt damage, okay, it's not going to be too big of a deal for us.
Not right now, no.
Yeah. And then you can
Maybe
play
in
a
the
Wisp
future.
minion. This was the one downside of leading with my stabilizing Tinkerer, but Kaelari was going to be able to play this second anyways, so it's not like I was ever killing that Wisp. But ready to make battles?
Yep, unfortunately.
So these will both go to 1. These guys will trade, and these guys will trade. So that's a pretty dang good turn for me. Oh yeah, and then this will get +2 attack for being a warrior. Nice.
Then these slide up. And we end the turn.
Great. To level up and ready our Forgeborn now. So I've got the repurpose ability. If I replace something, oh, I can reanimate it. I think that that's pretty good for stabilizing Tinkerer, isn't it? I'm assuming that when you reanimate something, you get to deploy again and have fun with that stuff.
I don't know. What do the rules say for reanimate?
I can check here.
Because in the digital game, it wouldn't do that.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
But this is a different game, so rules could be completely different.
Yeah, so let's see. I'm going to Control F on the rulebook for reanimate. Yep, it does. It does work when being reanimated. Deploy specifically says that when it's summoned or reanimated, it works. So we can get more use out of our stabilizing Tinkerer. We don't really have a great way to stabilize this turn, but we do have good means to. Oh, it's actually your move right now as well. So I guess before I should talk about my plays, you should make your move.
That's crazy talk. Uh, hmm. Well, this guy doesn't level up at all. I should have looked at that. Yeah. I have the Forge. What's my ability? I can give my creatures +3 health and gain 3 health.
Okay. And then my go after that, I assume.
Yep. I don't have any crazy stuff in this deck, it seems.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing anything too crazy this turn. unfortunately. And I have to figure out what I'm even doing right now because I don't think I'm really going to be able to make use of repurpose, unfortunately. I'll just spill the beans here. I didn't draw any upgraded cards, despite my entire deck being upgraded. So that's gonna make this turn a little bit tricky, but it's hopefully gonna mean that we got some nice turns coming. Two endless zombies. Yeah, and I guess it's fine to... It gives them all +3, right? Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Maybe I do want to make use of my repurpose, just because if you do, that'll be a little bit annoying. It's kind of awkward as it will heal your adaptive captain if I want to shrink it back down to a 3/4.
Yep.
That's kind of an interesting part about, like, the stabilizing ability. There's really so many different plays I could make this turn, and none of them are particularly fantastic. But think what I'm going to do here. Not facing down that much pressure. I'm going to use Infernal Ritual. I destroy one of my creatures to play 2 mindless zombie minions. So, taking down my Tinkerer, and I'm going to put a mindless zombie in 1 and 5. And that's the idea, and it's your go. And they get aggressive this turn as well.
Yep. Question is, how do I respond to this? And you'll still have a play after this.
Mm-hmm.
I will not have another play this turn.
Correct.
Well, we're going to play this guy, who's a
That's
defender. Except when I gain health, he loses defender and gains aggressive, and the Spirit Dryad gives me a health.
Nice. Cool combo.
And then I have to decide if I want to pop Oros.
Mm-hmm.
Which would let my adaptive captain survive, probably. I would let my wisp survive, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okie dokie.
So I gain 3.
Oh, yes, that's part of it as well.
Oops, 8.
I know, Shadow. Yeah, I leveled my entire deck and just drew a bunch of level 1s. But we still...
All right.
We still have some options here. I think what I'd like to do... So this guy now has 9 health. This guy has 8. So I think what I'd like to do is just take a quick look at some potential break points that could bring. aggressive this turn, so that'll go away. But it doesn't matter. Yeah. I've got kind of a nice play that I can make happen here. I just have to figure out the other... Basically, I have to figure out where I'm sending this zombie. That's 9. 9 is a tough number to take down.
It is.
So I think... I might like a little bit of help. I mean, this is 10. So that's definitely good. And then this is 9. I mean, I gotta draw one of those two cards, right? This is 6, though. Yeah, this would be really nice to throw there as well. Do I have any other 6s? I have a 7. I just have 1 6. Then I've got an 8, which I've got other means to make use of. Okay, let's go for this anyways. I'm gonna throw an Epoch Hawk in 2, and then I'm gonna swap Epoch Hawk with the Mindless Zombie. So
Nice.
Epoch Hawk gets to battle and survive against your Adaptin, and
Nice.
these will actually just be battling for a second here. And then this will be a chump block. Bringing you down to 6, and then I'm going to take 5. Oh, we're tied up. Oh yeah, because you gained 4 health this turn, actually. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. So we're
Great.
done?
Yes, and then we're all done. And now I will have first play, and here we go. Here's some leveled up cards, baby. Whole hand of level 2s. Time to figure out something sweet now. Yes, we'll probably make use of this. We could... potentially make use of this and this as well. Okay, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. This is why we played the other card the way that we did. And we also have the option to move around Epoch Hawk still. Oh my gosh, we got all the options right now. So basically, we're going to play this, which allows us to play this. Probably what we're starting with. We use that, and this is a 5, 6. I really want to play this card too, but maybe that is just asking for too much. And then what does this say? Okay, so this won't really matter.
Does it lose? Does it regain Defender?
Because
it says and gets aggressive this turn.
That's...
I'm not sure if it's the whole thing or...
yeah, I think because it has Defender, it will actually go back.
That's fine.
Interesting. Okay, well... Oh, that's actually so much less of a threat. Well, now I wish I didn't even block it. Oh, wait. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter because you're going to be able to keep gaining health every turn.
Hopefully.
Oh, that's a really interesting card. Oh, yeah, so that is how it works. You have to keep gaining health to have it go back. Yeah, Shadow just confirmed that too. That's really cool. I didn't even realize that's what was happening there. It's kind of a neat life gain matters card. This thing's got an ability as well. But basically, what I'm thinking, well, I'm not dismissing it because I'm thinking I can level it with this. So I'm not totally. I'm assuming that yeah, it's got an equally busted level 3 as this one does. But I think this plus this. I mean, maybe I just don't even have to play this. That's also an option. Um, you don't necessarily need to play this. It is a good card for the current board, but this card's always going to be good. Yeah, I think I'll just have to. I will go ahead and check check out the level 3 version on your recommendation. Ah, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, let's definitely get this thing leveled up then. Um, getting some getting some advice from the Twitch chat here, Kaelari, but
Sure. Dirty cheater.
I don't think it's actually going to influence my play at all. I think what I would like to do is go Disseian Siphon to drain you for 4.
4?
Yep. And then I'm going to kill my Epoch Hawk, which will allow me to play a Stabilizing Tinkerer for free. And I will stabilize your Spring Dryad back down to a 4/5. And I will kill your Wisp.
My Wisp.
And then it's your go.
Well, that was rude. Not really, but I have to complain because it was bad for me.
Yes. Understandable. Understandable. Oh, and then we do have this as an option too. Oh. Oh no, wait.
Did you cheat?
No,
Or just make a mistake?
I'm just realizing that there was something really great I could have done, but you know what? This is fine. This is fine.
Okay.
I got an idea. Let me mute myself for a second. So, because you can reanimate and re-get deploys, this is an absolutely busted deploy to be able to double dip on. And so is this. So is the Stabilizing Tinkerer. And we can use this again if things get out of hand here. But what I'm thinking is Aetherforge Oracle can block. It'll be a 6/1. And then next turn I'll be able to repurpose it and upgrade something else. And we can make some really nice stuff happen here.
Having ideas. Alright, you ready for me to make my play?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
This guy goes back lane.
Backline, give your other warriors +4/+4. Okay. How many warriors do we have? Alright, Packmaster's a warrior, and that's it.
Yep.
And if you don't, it gets +5 health again. Okay, nice. A 5/14 is getting big.
And I gain a life from the Spring Dryad. And this guy moves up.
And then that guy moves up. Okie dokie. I am just going to go for Aetherforged Oracle. That lines up pretty nicely against your Geist now. And when I play this, I get to discard and upgrade my Camouflaged Necromancer. So I will do that as well. And then it's your go.
And then we're going to battle immediately after this.
Yep, one more play, then we make battles. Ferocious Roar definitely looking strong here.
I wish. That was a great card.
There's similar cards to it.
Are there? That are currently in the game?
I think I had one that gave all of my maybe it's just things just give like your minions +2/+2, but I had a nice card like that in the last game that I never had enough creatures in play to be able to make use of it.
And we have one more turn before we level up.
Correct. Here's some things that we can draw in our next turn. We got some nice ones coming up here. This in particular with this is quite good.
We're going to play this guy over here.
Great. And that's a stealth man. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
So then we battle.
Great. So I will take 5. I'll take care of that first. And then
This guy
I'll
dies.
eat your guy. Go down to 2 health. I'll eat this guy. Go down to 2 health. And then you eat my guy. Go down to 1. And then both of your monsters move up. Nice. Okay. I feel like I actually got some stuff on the board here. Not feeling too bad about that. And let me just review this. Okay, great. Alrighty then. So we did draw this. We also drew this and this, which are going to make great use with our hero power. We just have to figure out what we are replacing. Oh, we can do it all. We can do it all, y'all. This is awesome.
Just gonna do everything this turn?
I'm gonna do absolutely everything. Yep. Okay. So let's start off by...
Well, I'm going first.
Let's start off by letting you take your turn.
Yeah. You might
I got
want
too
to do
excited.
that.
I got too excited.
That frightens me.
You got to have a really cool turn last game. Let me have one cool turn this game.
I will see what I can do.
I mean, I am taking 12 damage from this camouflaged raptor, which is kind of nutty.
You have...
Don't think there's anything I can do against that.
We're on level 2.
Yes.
So you can replace a creature and reanimate it.
Correct.
Which could do some annoying things.
Correct. I left myself with 2 pretty good units to replace, knowing that I had 2 cards in my deck that say when you replace a minion, give this card like an additional effect. Or not a minion, just a creature. Oh my, more stealth.
And we blow up your stabilizing tinkerer.
Okay. Blarg. Okay, well, I'm more annoyed that you've got so much stealth going on, because that is going to be a really tricky piece to all of this. But I don't think that there's much that I can do. Yeah, I just got to go for what my play is. Your half turn.
I'm done, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm going to repurpose my Aetherforged Oracle, and I'm just going to double check the breakpoints here. This is 9 plus 4, yeah, and this is exactly, okay. So, oh, but it is a Mega Gizmo. Um, a Mega Gizmo is actually +6. I think I'd like to preserve the health on. This will be. There's actually a few different good options here. I don't know which order I want to do these in. Let me have a think for a second. I probably actually just want as much attack as possible on this, just to make sure nothing can go wrong. And something's definitely going to go wrong here, but we can try our best. I'm going to play Spirit Forge Sentinel, replacing the Aetherforged Oracle.
Okay.
And so let me just put this right here for a moment. That is going to make the Spirit Forge Sentinel. It's got aggressive and stealth, and if it replaces a creature, it gets +5 attack.
Ew.
So that'll go up to 9 attack. The Aetherforged Oracle, I'm going to summon in right here. It's going to get reanimated. So that'll be a 9/10. And then when I deploy it, I get to upgrade a card in my hand, then discard it. And I'm going to upgrade Scypian Experimentation. And when Scypian Experimentation is upgraded, I get a Mega Gizmo. So I'm going to place that here, and these are both backlined. And then it's your go.
Well, that was some things.
Yes. But I mean, this is still scary. You got 20 points of stealth damage coming at me.
That's
So
the idea.
this is very scary. Because that's almost everything I've got.
I don't have a good way to deal this stupid Spirit Forge Sentinel.
That's what I was hoping for too. That's a pretty nice unit there, just basically for free.
And that Mega Gizmo scares me. Because that can make something very big.
Yeah, I did see that shadow, but I felt like either way I had to replace the Aetherforged Oracle in lane 2, so I didn't feel like I was going to be able to get too much value out of the shadow. Was just saying that because the Sentinel has aggressive, it could have blocked one of your stealth creatures, but wasn't a great way to line that up. Rather take a little bit more damage, I think, and just try to get ahead, try to set up a win for myself. But I'm playing a little bit on the edge here. But I'm definitely going to draw all upgraded cards next turn, right? I better.
Well, we level up after
Yes.
this one.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. On 3.1, I'm assuming that I am going to
Why do
draw
you
a
have
bunch
to be
of
a
leveled up
9?
ones. Yeah, 9/8. Not bad.
And then you're going to be stealthy on my next turn. It's going to hurt me.
Yeah, I'm basically planning on doing this, which will, I think, give me a way to it puts Kaelari in the position where now Kaelari's got to deal with my stuff.
You know,
Because I want to when I'm blocking with this
so your gizmo.
mega gizmo that's pumping up the war machine. It's still gonna have 9 health left because it's gonna have 11 health left because it's only gonna take 5 from the Packmaster. So the idea was
more
that
2 levels, or
11 health is going to
3?
make it tougher for him to deal with, and just try to give me the biggest other unit that I could. These will wind up trading in 2, because it'll be 4 damage the first time, 6 damage the second time, and I'm assuming I can just find some smaller stuff to clean up this. Like a Mega Gizmo. I'll have a free Mega Gizmo next turn.
Choices.
They can trade with this. I'll maybe have like a Zombie Brute or something, or a 1-attack Sorcerer.
I'm going to Energy Surge, which gives me a Gizmo.
Cool. Looks like he does not have too much else.
And then I get to upgrade a card in my hand. And I think this is going to be a longer game since we're still both over 40 somehow.
Yeah, well, I'm about to not be over 40. I'm about to take a whole bunch of damage.
Oh, okay.
And then my turn after that?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to play War Machine on the Mega Gizmo.
I'm assuming this is really bad for me.
Well, it's going to get a whole bunch of stats. And it's going to be able to take out your guy, yeah. It'll be a 16-16.
Oh, yeah. That's going to hurt.
So, when we battle, I'm going to take 20, go down to 23.
Just a casual 20.
Yeah, just about. Well, I can take 20 one more time. It's not that big of a deal. And then I'll take 4, and your guy will gain 2 attack and take 6. And then I'll also take 2 damage from your lesser gizmo.
And I do 5 here, and then I die.
Right. Yep.
This dies, and the lesser gizmo dies.
And then we move on to level 3. Alrighty. Get to ready our Forgeborns again. Okay. Okay, I drew some stuff. Oh, this guy moves up as well. 6-6 versus 6-6.
And yeah. Mega Gizmo. I need to destroy this thing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's quite big. It's definitely big. I am the captain now, for sure. Whatever we play gets aggressive. And my Sentinel's also going to get to smack you for 9 because it's got stealth.
That's probably true, yeah.
Love to do some other stuff with this stealth, but I don't think I'm going to get to do anything too crazy. Feel like I'm just going to play this, and then this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Just kidding.
I'm going to play my whole hand. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this seems like a good thing to start off with here. Just have to make sure I'm not taking too much damage right now. So if I play this, yeah, this is really the card. This is such a weird card because you basically have to realize that this is the card that you are playing for free. And is it? Wait, is it the card that you're playing for free? Because no, because you play this, then you kill this. Is this even good? I guess it's not good if you can actually make use of the creature. I might want to consider my health total, though. And then I probably do want to make use of that as well. Then we've also got that we need to think about. So maybe I just want to play this card. That's probably the safest thing that we can do. And we do have to remember that we're representing lethal in 2 turns here with a 25. Some guys here swinging for 25. I think that's going to be good. Let's start by playing the hag here. And when it's destroyed, I drain you for 3.
You. She's not all that bad.
Yeah. And then it's your go.
How can I kill you? I don't know of a good way, so,
The hag's going to hopefully make it a little bit tougher to do so. Energy Surge is you may play a Mega Gizmo minion and you can upgrade a card in your hand and discard it. So that's going to help you take down this thing. This was the card that you have leveled.
Yep.
Nice
He's not so impressive at 2, but me.
Yeah. Yeah, its level 3 is decent.
But I don't have anything better to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, and I guess that's your
That's my turn.
Okie dokie. I believe... Yeah, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to make a Mega Gizmo. And I'm going to pop that sucker right here. And then I'm going to play a Spirit Forge Sentinel. Which, if it replaces a creature...
Ew.
It gets plus
the
6
level
attack,
3
so...
version.
It's up to 13, and then it'll get plus 6 from the gizmo, so 19, 16 is the idea. And hopefully I've made enough tricky stuff that you're going to have a little bit of a time, but it is now up to you.
That's the problem. This is an 8/6. I think I'm gonna lose this one.
I feel like I'm in a good spot. I feel like I've presented a lot of really tough monsters for you to deal with.
Yeah, it's a problem, Matt. I don't like it.
We should have. I mean, they're all up on my YouTube channel, but it'd be fun a little bit to keep track of just lifetime stats. And I'm pretty sure you have me, because
Yeah.
I think we probably have like you got me 2-0, and then maybe we split a game,
These are
and then maybe you
trading.
got another 2-0 on me. But it's nice to get some wins. It's nice to
These are trading.
get at least a few wins in here.
These are trading. These are trading. This is getting eaten by a 1916. Jeez.
And Kaelari can still build a really huge
this is
minion
gonna
this turn
punch
because
me
he
for
can
9.
give +6 with this and +6 with this, so he's definitely not out of it.
Battle
Considering
happens
I'm
as
so
soon as I
low,
make
too.
this play. Well, I mean, I have to put this guy down. I don't really have another choice. So he goes to 14 plus 6 is 19.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really
Question
good.
is, it's not that good because it just trades.
Is that true? No. This is 16. Guy's got 16 attack. That's a little bit of that's an upside
Oh,
down.
he's 16-11. Yeah.
Yep. Is an upside
So
down
I
6 for
can't
you.
actually win the fight. Then I have to find a way to gain life next turn. But,
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's a huge unit.
Okay, so that was that. So then we fight.
Okay, and here's where, and you do have your Forgeborn ability. You realize that too, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm saving that for now.
sounds good. So in 5, we'll trade. This lane, I'm going to take 8, drop to 8. This lane, I'm going to die and put you down to 3. This lane, I'll hit you for 9, and it'll be a total of 12, put you down to 30. Because the hag will die and trade with your raptor, which drains you for 3, so I'll gain 3 from that as well. And the nice thing I got going, I got 2 huge stealth creatures here that can almost hit you for lethal, but not quite. Maybe I should have played this card, but oh well. Yeah, now we're moving on. You need to gain life and deal a little bit more to me to really finish me off, but you have got the play this turn. So, do your worst. We got some spicy cards. So, the fully upgraded Necromancer is just going to let us straight up play a card from my discard pile for free.
These things don't solve the problem.
So that can just let us play a Drain 5. It can also let us play the final level of Hag, which is a Drain 3 and a creature. And could play Epoch Hawk. Wow. Okay, yeah. So I've got so many options. Epoch Hawk plus Spirit Forge Sentinel.
So you're
is going to mean
19,
I'm probably going to
so
be
I
able
definitely
to
need to do something about
smack
that.
for 19, and there's nothing he can do about it.
And you're a 9/6
if I choose to
because
use
it's upside
this.
down. That's a little awkward.
Yes, it is a 9/6, not a 6/9. And then we also have this nice little combo of like Disian Siphon or Infernal Ritual, where I'm making a bunch of zombies, giving them aggressive, but then also I can kill this Rooted Geist. Yeah, so there's a lot of options that look really cool. I might even be like sacrificing my Camouflage Necromancer after I activate it just to play Disian Siphon from the graveyard.
Well, we'll play Pax Blessing into
Oh,
this
that's a
lane,
great point,
making a
ML
minion
Vandy.
and
I will
giving it
have to
plus
look at
6
that
plus
as
6.
well.
So it'll be...
I have the chat on the screen right now, right? I'm just
an 8/8.
managing a lot. Alright, so you played a Wisp, gave it plus 6/6. That's going to allow you to trade with the Spirit Forged Sentinel. In theory.
In theory. You could play things. It's like you have cards in your hand.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be a problem. It's probably going to kill me.
Wow. Okay. I need to look at these cards then as well, because that is nutty. So we can do this, and then we also have the opportunity to do this. At which point things start looking really, really crazy. Wow. We can also just start by just playing this card and then seeing what Kaelari's able to do. And then maybe we will figure out what our options are after that. Though, if we can't kill Kaelari this turn...
I don't like the sound of that.
then we shouldn't do anything crazy. So, let's just start by doing nothing crazy and just playing this guy. Camouflage Necromancer, Stealth 5/8, activate, play a card from your discard pile for free.
Ew.
That's what I'm leading with. You can see what's in my discard pile, so you can make a little bit more informed decisions about all that, but the play is now yours.
So you're passing to me.
Yes.
And that's a 5/8.
In worst case scenario, if he deals with the Necromancer and puts us in an awkward situation because of that, we can still just play Scourge Hydra, kill this Wisp. And we can even play it in 3, killing the Wisp, and then we've got 28 damage worth of unblockable creatures. And in an ideal world, we get to keep the Necromancer. We could potentially play this Hydra.
I can't let you have the Camouflage Necromancer.
Yeah, it looks like he might try to deal with it then.
And the question is, do I block or do I punch your face?
Or at least making him make some tough decisions. Maybe I should have just activated it, but I'm not sure that I knew what I wanted to do with it just yet.
Kill the Necromancer.
So, I'm not sure. I'll let you... oh, no. Yeah, that is... No. Yeah, because your guy has stealth and my guy's backlined, you will just wind up hitting me with the assassin.
Yes, but his deploy ability will kill your Necromancer.
Oh, no. Deploy? Okay, that's no fun.
Then I'm thinking...
Wow. Okay. We got a game here. I definitely should have activated my guy then.
I'm going to give the suppressing assassin +6/+6.
Yep. So it'll go to 1611. And this is getting
then it's your turn to deal with a
scary
massive
close.
stealthy unit.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to deal with that because it's got other stuff going on, or it's got stealth. So I think what I'm looking at is just playing this then. And what's unfortunate is we could have just played the Siphon, but there was a reason that we didn't do that. We didn't know if he would like block on the Sentinel or something. I think ultimately this play is going to work out for us okay. Right, because this is the last play of the turn. So I can play Scourge Hydra, and I think I'm going to play it... I think I'm going to play it open lane. Yeah, pretty sure I will, and then I can block your things next turn, and you might not be able to block mine. So I'm going to play Scourge Hydra here, and destroy your Wisp.
Ooh. That hurts.
Yes. And then I will hit you for 28 down to 2. And you will hit me for 16 down to 10. And then we move to the next turn.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So I'm thinking I just have to use my 2 plays to block here and here. And then I feel like it's not going to matter.
Blocking. Oh wait, you have stealth.
Both of my guys have stealth. Yeah, both of my sentinels have stealth at least. This doesn't seem like a bad way to start the turn. That's pretty good too.
Yeah, I think you got this game.
I think so too. I'm just trying to play it super safe. I mean, I drew some level 3 cards. They're okay level 3 cards here too. Let's just I think this is a pretty safe play. I'm going to play Vyric's Embrace, kill your Geist, and go back up to 14. Might have been better to use that as like an aggressive play against like whatever you block on the Hydra, but I feel like the Geist is a little bit scary. And then it's your go.
The problem is I can't block the stealthy units.
Yes.
And that is a very big problem right now.
That's what I was hoping for. Here's Bartok. What's he doing? Oh, give the next creature you play.
He's just getting armor.
Fair enough. And then it's my go, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna... There are some, like, weird things that you can do with this assassin. I think realistically the safest play for me is just to put the assassin back down to 10 attack. Make it into a 10-5 again.
Yeah, that works.
And then it's your go.
And I can't block, so it completely doesn't matter. But we're gonna Electronet
Okay.
here.
Okay. That does something.
It's free.
I think it was a
And
19,
then,
right? Yeah.
yeah. And then we're gonna play this guy. And
Okay.
he's super big, and he
Yep.
makes the other two super big, and then I die.
Dang. Yeah, yeah, the aggressive is pretty good here. I maybe should have used the Dissian Siphon for free with my Activate guy just to drain you for 5, but I didn't know if I was going to want to destroy one of my creatures to activate the Scourge Hydra. And there was also another crazy play that I had with the Activate guy that you can, yeah, with this guy, you can basically play a level 2 from your hand, and then the level 3 will go into your discard pile. Then you can just play the level 3 card for free.
Hmm.
So yeah, this can really get up to some nutty stuff. But the Sentinels are gonna give you the business here. Put you down to negative 26.
Yeah.
GG's. I think you definitely still have me in lifetime games, though, for what it's worth.
I mean, we were even today, so.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, and ML Vamby in the chat brings up something I was definitely thinking too. Like, I had so many plays that turn, too, because I also had Epoch Hawk in the graveyard that I could have used to, like, move things around, move the Sentinels around, but yeah, you were definitely good with destroying the Necromancer.
Yeah, I probably should have blocked with the assassin, but I
Mm,
didn't know you were going to be able to blow up my guy. Yeah, I could have blocked
yeah,
it there.
yeah, that would have been pretty reasonable too. Oh wow, yeah. Well, I mean, devil's advocate here.
And it was pretty close.
If the Sentinel wasn't here, um, like it only hit you for 18, I still would have killed you with just the other Sentinel. Just killing
Yeah.
the Wisp was such a big move. Being able to, when you don't have the Forge, use a removal spell or movement or something to get an aggressive creature through, and then next turn your opponent just can't block it. That's just so much.
Yeah, and the Sentinel just got so big.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just so big.
Both of these Sentinels had gizmos on them, mega gizmos.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. But that was some sweet games. That was I think I'll probably want to call it there. That was 3 hours of soul forging.
It is 2 a.m.
Yes. But maybe if we yeah, meet back up soon, we'll be a little bit more refreshed, and I'd definitely be interested in trying out some of your games as well. And
That
we
would
can
be
maybe,
good.
yeah, we can talk about some of that off stream and figure out like the best thing to do. But that is gonna be it for us, I think, here tonight. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out, especially Shadow was here for a while, and ML Vamby, you seemed pretty knowledgeable. I don't know if you are also somebody that works on Solforge or just very familiar with it, but thank you everybody hanging out, and we'll have this on YouTube as well for anybody that missed all or part of it. And yeah, sweet. GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Have fun, everyone.